All right, you guys are live.
Happy
right.
Tuesday.
Happy
Holy
Tuesday.
hurricanes.
Yeah.
Sad.
Man, it's really not fun to kind of like open up with a downer. But
It's what's happening.
it's what's happening, and it's absolutely tragic. And our country is fairly large, and it seems a world apart, but not that far.
No.
And so I assume everyone has been paying attention. And the East Coast is about to get hit with a second hurricane. Specifically Florida, like at least the path of the two hurricanes is different, whereas the first one went straight up into the eastern seaboard, which is really where a lot of the problems came in. Jeff, if you have that graphic, it ended up, so it ended up further inland and hit parts of the country that don't typically see hurricanes, specifically in North Carolina. They're up to 227 deaths. And
You
I
can't even
believe
imagine that. Like the
they said
debris was
whole
higher than the roofs.
they said whole towns have been wiped off of the earth there, and there's still 600 missing. So that's the second hurricane coming, and it's up to a Category 5, and it's going to cross across the Panhandle of Florida. The mayor of Tampa literally said, and I hope being a little dramatic to scare people out, if you don't evacuate, you will die, and that's a pretty dire warning. And
And
you
we're
know,
complaining about the heat.
I am
No
com-
more complaining.
I am complaining about the heat, and I'm gonna dial it back
No
for at least a
more.
little bit.
Yeah.
But I text a couple of the expats, the Finley boys that moved out to Florida, and they think they're just gonna catch the edge of this hurricane. But man, you go from the desert to being in two hurricanes in 2 weeks, and
Listen.
everybody in Florida like it's terrifying. 180 mile an hour winds in
Okay,
Category
like, how
5.
do you even prepare for that? How do you prepare?
Just think about those horrendous 40 mile an hour wind days we have here. And you
It's at
think about,
160 miles per hour.
they said sustained 160 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 200. So anyway, if you find any way, it's really hard nowadays too, like to find the right place to donate, where you can go and be helpful. I've been following Tim Kennedy, who I believe is like, if they have an award for the ultimate American, I feel like Tim Kennedy is that guy. When they had that Afghanistan exit poorly a couple years ago, the guy's been out of the military. I think he was a Green Beret, and he went over as a civilian and was pulling people out of Afghanistan and out of that air base. And he, as a civilian, went to North Carolina and was pulling people out and doing all kinds of stuff. The guy's just
That's
he
incredible.
he was a UFC fighter.
Wild.
He was a Green Beret. Like, he's like the greatest American I've ever met. I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, if
You
you can
want
find
to
a way
meet
to
him?
help, yeah, he's awesome.
Can we meet you?
Yeah, he's a world class human.
I know Frank Sacosta and Coach Clark have gotten a team of. There's somebody who's driving an airplane that is able to take things
Yeah.
too. So I know locally that's happening.
And we're about to have two massive disasters in two different parts of the country, and so even that, support and resources are going to be diluted. And then, I don't want to get into the whole FEMA thing. I sent Jeff an article, but it wouldn't come over. FEMA is running out of money, but they're sitting on a bunch of money, but they're not allowed to use it because of what it was allocated for. It's like the most government bureaucratic nonsense I've
It's
ever
scary.
heard. It's crazy, absolutely
scary.
crazy. This is expected to be the worst. Well, these two are supposed to be the collectively worst storm season hurricanes since Katrina.
I'm
So
speechless.
yeah.
It's sad.
So anyway, we definitely want to take some time and just kind of put that out there and let people know that this is very real. It's right, in our figurative backyard. Pretty crazy.
Pretty scary.
It kind of reminds you too to make sure you have like water and canned foods at your home. You really don't ever know, when or who's going to need
Yeah,
something.
my collection of ammunition is not going to help me against a hurricane.
Nope.
Just going to get hit in the head by
Yeah.
boxes of bullets, But yeah, we're very fortunate. We don't really have a lot of natural disasters that hit us here. But like we experienced a couple years ago when the power went out, how absolutely brutal that was on us. And
Yeah.
like, obviously Florida's not as hot as here, but it is a brutal, brutal time to be without water or power. So
Toilet paper for some people.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Sorry. Not to make light of the situation.
yeah, that was super silly, man. If people could just quit being silly, that'd be great. Stop being ridiculous.
Just cause chaos.
Yeah, very odd. So, but anyway,
Well, sending lots
there's a lot
of
going on in the
love out
world,
that
and
way.
we just want to take a second, bring some attention to. I know that our news cycles are so fast that it's like, here comes a new hurricane. Meanwhile, entire towns have been wiped off, the ground of North Carolina, and they're still dealing with that as this next thing starts ramping up. So heavy,
Heavy.
heavy, heavy. So I know Christy doesn't enjoy this, so we need to move
Yeah.
on.
She doesn't like
Can I
news,
go to
period.
aliens?
Yeah.
We knew, yeah.
Yeah.
There-
Go
this
ahead.
is
So
more.
listen, I went to Amboy,
boy.
and this is what you buy in Amboy.
That's not what
There's
I buy in
one
Amboy.
little store out there. Well, we
Yeah.
did buy some root beer and some orange crush and like the glass bottles. That was kind of fun. Jeff, you want to show my picture?
I kind of like those glasses.
I was like, oh, I have to have those. I mean, it is Halloween time.
Yeah,
So if you ever take Route 66 from Ludlow,
man, we gotta get that hurricane. That's depressing. Now we gotta get that hurricane
I know,
off the back
get something
screen.
else.
Good,
Do the Route 66.
good lord.
But basically, we stopped in Ludlow, and
Let me
instead
see
of
what I
getting
can do.
back on the highway, we took the Route 66 route to Amboy, and the plan was to Essex. We were coming from the beach, which is what that other picture's from. We went to see our little baby boy, dropped him off a month and a half
Just
ago.
roughing
got
it
to
out
see
there,
him.
huh? Hope he's barely surviving, living the.
He is
California
living
dream.
the dream.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job. I mean, he's become a surfer. He's like not afraid to just try it and get out there and learn. That's pretty exciting. We actually spent Saturday morning. Was it Saturday morning? No, Sunday morning. No, Saturday. I don't know. Anyways, one of the mornings out there with him for like 3.5 hours. He's just, got his surfboard and is just learning. He's learning what to do. It's pretty cool. But we took the Route 66. Ironically, when you get closer to Essex, it says that the road's closed. And, I mean, when you think road's closed, you don't really think, like, the road is closed. So we...
That sign was misleading, huh?
Yeah,
that road closed threw you off.
We missed the sign and went around it. And sure enough, every bridge stop, which is like 15 minutes, the bridges...
Which
you
those have
cannot
been
drive
broken
over.
for a year or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the
what are we
road's
doing,
taken
people?
away, so we took a
Like
very
California's
long
not
route.
collecting enough tax to fix the bridges. Like,
There is people working on them.
yeah, what a
Slowly,
rush.
it looks like.
Yeah.
They did kind of
Hey,
look at us
there we go.
like we were
I
crazy
feel better.
when we went around them.
Yeah. Nah, that's pretty wild. Used to be such a kind of popular little drive,
Yeah, and it really is. I mean, there was quite a few people in Amboy that you could tell are taking like the Route 66 drive. They have the Route 66 shirts on, and they're kind of doing their thing, and a lot of foreign people. So it's kind of cool. But the hotel there is interesting. So the hotel is not working, but they have it set up. It's this whole glass area, and it's all set up like 1800s, whatever. Super cool. If you get a chance,
And then, do you have the
see all
picture
that shit down.
that I saw, Christy?
Oh,
So
yeah.
then, Christy's not at work, and I
No.
run into her anyway. Look at this.
What
Look
the
at
heck?
my pups in the car. They missed us. They're so
Yeah.
excited. My son from Flagstaff came home to stay with the dogs.
Doggy looks
That
happy.
was nice. I was driving
Yeah.
around looking for something.
Look
Yep.
at it, doggy.
Pretty
happy.
funny.
She's like, "What are you doing? I
ran
thought you
into-
weren't here."
Yeah,
Yeah.
ran into Christy, and she's out joyriding with the dogs, who are very
Listen,
fun.
we
And she
took-
said they 100% could not come on the show. So said they're too
Dang it.
too rowdy.
They are rowdy.
The
They'll
lab
sit in
seemed
your
pretty
lap.
rowdy. Yeah.
Well, we had them on the spotlight once.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's very fun.
it was nice. It was nice to get away. My
Um,
daughter Aubrey came from Phoenix, so we just got to.
I had the complete opposite weekend. If you do you have the picture of me and my son? Yeah.
Are you sure you're not going to a country concert?
I know.
I mean, look at him.
That's
Look
his
how-
homecoming outfit, so
He's
I
like-
don't know.
I love this
He
kid.
Yeah.
makes you look small,
Which-
Shane.
He does make
Yeah.
you look
He's
small.
freaking big.
He's a big kid.
Big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid. And I laughed because whatever that denim deal tonight, and I was like,
Yeah.
my only hope of dressing anything Westernish is stealing clothes from my son. So I ain't doing that. So I'm gonna go find my best T-shirt and
And rock it.
Yeah.
With a pair of jeans.
yeah.
Hey, Boot Barn's
I
open.
don't even think Yeah, I'm not going to Boot Barn.
Okay.
No. I
That was,
literally.
that was totally
He's
a
like,
joke.
I'm not a cowboy.
It was a joke.
So
I'm not a
it's
cowboy.
way too early for Halloween for me, so I'm not playing dress up, and
Some
I
may
hate
say-
shopping, so
Yeah, none of
that's
that's
not going to happen. And this is super embarrassing. I've been divorced for I don't know, like a decade.
Same clothes.
But Like I just realized that like 6 years in that I don't buy clothes, and most of the clothes I had were stuff that she bought because I was probably wearing something embarrassing at the time, you
She's
know.
like, what
So
are you wearing?
yeah, she's like, "Oh, you're wearing the Steelers shirt
Well,
again
you don't
for
shop
the."
offline. So I assume when you, well, I know that when you have something, you have your suit jackets that are your suit jackets. Like you probably don't have any new ones of those. Those are just the ones you wear.
I have a bunch, but I think Benjamin's taken a few. He dresses up more frequently than I do at this point.
Yes, he's got a lot of things
Yeah.
going on.
So, anyway.
When do you guys leave for your trip? You're going.
So here's my timeline is the boys play on Thursday in Wickenburg,
Okay. You're headed up there?
weekend, and then the following week I'm heading to Pittsburgh for a few days. So
Nice.
that reminds me I need to dig deep and buy some Steeler tickets because
Buy them.
golly, those tickets are
You
expensive.
only live once. You
Yeah.
only live once. Just buy them. It's fine.
I'm gonna
Everything's fine. You don't
spend-
need to eat.
If it's not sold out.
Listen, I do need to eat. Eating is like half the fun of going back there.
Can you imagine if you didn't eat? You're kind of grumpy sometimes. If you were hangry grumpy, like
Listen,
hangry
the fact
grumpy,
that you said kind of grumpy is
as being nice.
assuring. Like, as we were sitting here now, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I've been trying not to eat breakfast before I go to the gym. Like sometimes it like sits too heavy or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I end up eating like really fast digesting crap food like Uncrustables or Rice Krispie treats or at like 5 in the morning. Like I wake up,
Jiminy Christmas.
stumble out there, fire down
Starving.
in a Rice Krispie treat and start getting
Rice
ready.
Krispie treat.
And it's just so like you don't, you have something in your
Something.
stomach or whatever. And
Yeah.
I've been trying not to, and so like right about now it's
Now you're really
9:45 and I'm starving and borderline grumpy. It's coming. I can feel it.
Someone bring him a
Listen.
pizza or something.
Yeah.
Give
I
me
got to quit
that
eating so much pizza too. So getting fat in my old age, can't handle it.
Listen,
Brutal.
over 40 brings a little bit of
Yeah.
fluff.
I'm not pumped on it.
No.
Hey, we got a cool picture you can talk about here.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, this is we have been doing a lot of sponsoring of big things, and this is a guy who Bancroft has been fishing with, and he's gotten into some competitive fishing, and good friend of Mr. Bancroft's, and
Mine too. He's kind of like my little cousin boy.
everyone's your cousin.
You're right. You're right.
You got to quit claiming people. And there's, I believe, that local one bass tournament is coming up or just happened. I apologize.
No, it's coming up.
Yeah, coming up.
Coming up.
And he's fishing out there. He's got our name on his chest, and he's going to catch all the fish because he's local and he knows all the secrets, and he's going to
Well, listen, they're winning.
represent
team.
us well.
They better not make us look bad.
Also, go back
Yeah.
to that picture, Arganda. Look at them snazzy shirts.
I know.
Yeah, everybody likes them way more than I do.
They're
Well,
cute.
I don't like the
fun.
stylish shirt, and I don't like pink. So I'm like, and I don't like flowers. It's
I
basically
do-
like my worst nightmare
I
of a
do
shirt.
like our black ones that we usually do because then everybody can get one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I liked it.
everybody, we never have enough shirts for everyone, and someone's always mad.
Well, when you order, yeah.
Someone's
I
always
didn't-
mad.
I'm mad. I didn't get one. I'm mad.
Yeah, exactly. See,
But it's okay. I'll live.
see, and I can't wait to take it
It's
off.
not
Like,
that people get mad. It's that when you don't, when
You feel left
when
out.
you don't order shirts for everybody, then you hurt people's feelings,
Right.
well,
and then it looks.
that's
like
why
mad, but
someone
their
like
feelings are just
me
hurt.
is
Well,
a
you
bad
don't even
person because
care.
I don't have
I
feelings.
know.
I
You're
don't
like,
want to
I
wear
don't
a
want
shirt.
I don't care that I get
I
a
don't like
shirt.
dressing up. I don't like festive
Please
things.
don't let
Never have.
Do not throw my
Nope.
name out.
If we
for
could
attending
get
things.
all black, like regular T-shirts that just have like a little tiny Finley on it, I'd be pumped.
Be perfect.
I'd wear it every day, everywhere.
Listen, I like the ones we did last year. I've been sporting that one. It's the pink
T-shirt,
one with
right?
The swoosh, yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
With the what?
The T-shirt
With
one.
the ribbon, the pink ribbon.
I drive.
Would you call it the swoosh?
Yeah. I'm
Hey,
like Nike
the
in my
swoosh is the
head
Nike
is-
sign.
I
We're
know.
gonna get sued for that.
Oh boy.
And B, I believe it's a very prominent ribbon image
It's a ribbon.
thing.
It's a
so,
ribbon.
Yeah.
This photo, Shane.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
hey,
How,
so,
what am I missing? I don't even know.
Oh, okay. That's 12 years
12
ago.
years ago.
If you look directly to the right, they're about halfway finished with that project. The I should have just sent you the actual picture instead of a screenshot. My bad.
That's okay.
They're building the facade where it used to be like this old gray with a little red trim.
Oh.
And at the time, we were a Pontiac, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Oh,
So when
really?
we acquired Chevrolet,
new blue
we had to
thing?
redo the whole building. So they stripped all that fascia down. None of that stuff was there, and they came and built that thing. And so that is a mid-project right there of them wrapping up the. God, they have a very fancy name for making us spend money on the building. But,
I
yeah,
always like it. We're doing some upgrades currently. That
Yeah.
looks nice.
we just can't stop growing.
Let's go.
Yeah. So.
If we're not growing, we're not
But
doing
that was
something right.
that was 12 years ago today. So
Wow.
it's
It's
just crazy that like it becomes the norm, and then you look back and go, "Oh man, that was 12 years ago." I remember when we were doing it. It was because they stripped everything off, and while they were up there, they found like the ceiling was not in great shape.
Ooh.
So they
Uh-oh.
started
Like, oh,
doing
no.
that, and so it was like middle of summer,
Oh,
and
is it hot?
oh, we had
Beyond.
No AC.
we had like insulation out. The face of the building was off. It was like we're sitting in there with like 9 fans going. It was the most ghetto thing
Dying.
ever. And
Car.
we're sitting there. Customers are sweating. We're like, oh, yeah, everything's fine. Just hang out for another.
You want some water?
Yeah, it
Would
was
you like
rough.
some
But
water?
all those wild things lead us to where we are now. So it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I
Yeah.
got a few messages over the weekend saying, I bought a car from you guys. I bought a car from you
Oh,
guys.
that's
Sweet.
exciting.
I know. I was like, thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for supporting
Yeah,
me.
We've been
that's
super
Appreciate you.
busy. We had a 10-car Saturday. I think we did 6 yesterday, maybe 7 on Friday. I can't remember. But the guys have been super
It's that
busy.
time of
So
year.
thank God. Well, actually, ironically, it's not. Typically, this is like a slower time of year, and we've just been busy as heck. So
Got some good vehicles out there used. Well, brand new, obviously, are amazing, but the used with low miles.
we've talked about it
Anything
before.
you need, it's out there.
So this is like the life cycle of like a good car of inventory is. You sell the new car. Typically, new cars have the nicest trades.
Oh, then you take
Those nice trades become the best inventory for the used car lot, which then bring in the cheap trades that most people are really looking for. So you buy we'll use a truck for example, which is now $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. They trade in a $30,000, $40,000 truck for it. The $30,000, $40,000 truck someone buys down here, they trade in a $15,000 truck.
And it moves that fast.
And it
I've
moves
been
that
looking
fast.
for
Real
a truck,
fast.
and literally I saw it one day, and the next day it's
Gone.
already bought. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that was my truck.
And I've been spending a lot of time in that
Where'd it
internet room,
go?
and the minute like a nice, desirable truck hits, it's amazing. Like people shop so feverishly online
Yeah.
that
It's
we'll have
crazy.
3 leads on. Like we got this really nice older Duramax. It's like cool package, the white painted bumpers, low miles for the year, and instantly people online find from all over the country. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, which is also super annoying for the internet people. Sorry,
Really?
customers, I'm totally.
She didn't hear that.
But you're like, okay, cool. You want to buy this truck? You agreed to the price. You did whatever. Oh, you're in Kansas. Okay, what the heck are we supposed to do now?
Are you coming this way?
Yeah, and so we do a lot of business out of area, but it is a lot of extra steps, so it's
Yeah.
really challenging. So
So
we
it's a lot.
appreciate the business. We know it's frustrating, and people hanging in there with us. So
Oh, I got a little something.
What do you got?
yeah,
Remember this?
Oh,
Yeah. So check this out. That is the bird. I think they call him Zeus.
Zeus, the bird.
I think he is
Thunderbird.
Bob the Bird at one point. I don't know. I actually, I'm a bad Mojave guy. I can't remember. But we sponsored their homecoming parade, bought them some rally towels, and provided vehicles for
Cute.
the parade. And what a cool image!
That is really cool.
That is the EV Hummer with the bird in it, and a
Those
couple
Hummers
great
are
folks who
fire.
volunteered to drive for us. And it's
Super
always a pain in the butt arranging all that transportation.
yeah.
And we hope everybody had fun. It was a lot of fun for us. So
And I don't know what this is.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Tell me what this is.
Can you read what that says, Argonda?
Yes, it says hot Cheeto burrito
Hot Cheeto burrito.
for $12.99.
I didn't know
Is
that
it
was
on
a thing.
pump or what's it on?
No, that's in the drive-through of this Humberto's over here, right? So down at the used car center, there's like 18 taco burrito
Yes.
places around here, and I always go to this one. It's like from my house, it's like 3 minutes.
Well, I need drive-through, which is
In a
amazing.
drive-through, which as a level of
Who wants to
laziness.
get out.
Ironically, I actually like getting out, going, sitting, and eating, whatever. But don't always have time for that. So I'm going through the drive-through, and there's this pink sticker, and I'm like, I don't know. I was hoping it was like churros or something. I don't know. And
Hot Cheeto burrito.
hot Cheeto burrito. So I put on my.
Wink, wink.
Everyone seemed absolutely appalled that a hot Cheeto burrito was a thing. I put it on my story, a little question. Everybody's like, poop emojis and vomit signs, and But it's there. I
Kids,
assume someone's buying it.
Listen,
So
the kids love hot
yeah.
Cheetos.
hey,
Oh.
maybe
anything.
I should give Argonda $13. We should go buy one. And
You,
just
you guys try it live?
no, I'm not gonna
Come
try
on.
it live.
Try it live.
But we'll take it to somebody, have them try it on a video. It'd be funny.
that would
It
be.
would be
Yeah,
funny.
it's either gonna be amazing or terrible.
If you like
I don't like hot Cheetos.
You're probably in it.
Me neither.
And like I remember,
I mean, you put chips in a sandwich. What's the
no,
difference between
I don't
in
put
a
chips in a
burrito?
sandwich.
I do. I
People
put
do.
Doritos and
People do.
peanut butter and
Yeah.
jelly.
Ooh,
People be weird.
Yum.
Yeah.
Doritos, yeah.
No, super weird.
see?
Not a fan.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So I'm gonna give Argonda $13 someday, and he's gonna go buy one of those things. And we gotta find
Test
someone
it.
who wants to eat that thing.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta
In the
wanna eat
chat, let us know. We'll bring it to
it.
you.
Someone's gonna eat it.
Someone.
We
in the
gotta find
chat.
someone funny to eat it.
Gabe
Yes.
would eat it.
You have to eat it live.
That would be.
Right.
Yeah. We'll. Yeah. I don't vote live Argonda. We're
Why
gonna get.
not?
We're gonna get dinged by the FCC or Zuckerberg or somebody like.
Zuckerberg might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hear a beep.
He
beep,
might be
beep,
jealous that he didn't get one.
beep. Yeah. I don't know. Zuckerberg's on a weird
He is weird.
route right now. You saw he's like
Yeah.
Johnny Jiu-Jitsu. He's
Trying to fight. Be a
not-
fighter. Yeah.
He's not being a cyborg, which is really weird because I didn't think he was human for a long time.
Yeah.
This video is not getting pushed. That's for sure. We just
we just dropped down.
we just insulted the
Or
Zuck.
down.
So
All right. We
Listen,
got some events coming up,
Baseball's
Christy.
going on. College football's going on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on.
yeah, I don't know what they're doing with all this baseball stuff in the middle. I did hear all the Dodger fans getting defensive. Apparently, they were throwing stuff on the field or something.
Oh yeah.
Dodger fans being wild. Oh,
Got crazy. Yeah.
How
listen.
dare you!
Let's go, San Diego.
Let's go, Padres.
Let's go.
I just want to say to those crazy Dodger fans that was not me. That was Christy.
Don't egg my car, okay?
Yeah, I'm a admitted bitter Pirates fan. The Pirates are terrible. They don't spend any money. They're not competitive.
Listen,
It drives me crazy.
I'm sad that AZ didn't make it in there.
Yeah,
Boo. So,
but
Ah,
I'm rooting for them.
having that San Diego LA game in the first round is probably a little heated. So
I like it.
yeah, have
I
fun.
believe that San Diego is selling out all their tickets to their people so that Blue can't even show
So they can't
up.
show up.
Yeah, so they do that in football games a lot
Yes.
too, where they try to.
And that's fair. Take it over.
The
Yeah.
Raiders used to take over the San Diego Stadium.
Yeah, everyone, listen,
big time.
Argonda,
Even-
listen, I know you're a Charger
Hey.
guy, but they're not exactly the best fans.
Well, I know.
You go to one of those games, and it's usually half the other team's fans.
Correct.
So, yeah, they always try to, especially for playoff games where they're like, I want to say the Jaguars had a playoff game, and they were, like, begging people to not sell their tickets to other fans.
Well, listen,
Hmm.
I would do that if I was. Yeah.
Home field
Let's
advantage.
fill our stands with our
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All right, whatever.
pretty funny.
Whatever.
Good luck.
We do have a lot. So let's just say that it is starting to cool off out there, and this is very exciting. I know the middle of the day is still not beautiful, but
It's hot still. That's all.
in the mornings and evenings, we're getting there. Community Achievement Awards. Yes, that's coming up. We got a little while. That is in November. There's still tables available. So purchase. We are up for nomination. Congratulations to everybody who is.
And thanks for voting for us if you did.
Nope, that's Diamond and Denims. This is tonight. Thank you for voting for us or whoever you voted for.
So we've talked
Again,
about this for weeks. Remind me what's happening here. Christy sent me a text
guy.
this morning. She's like, "Hey, don't forget that thing," and I was like, "What thing?"
The
I feel like
Denim
I
and
talk to
Diamond.
myself until I'm like 911. It's tonight. Anybody? Nope, can't make it. But I'm like, I've been talking to you about this for weeks. Anyways,
It's
Guilty.
tonight. It's
Laughlin
tonight.
Chamber. Yep, Denim and Diamonds.
Where is it?
Which will be fine. It's at the Chamber event, 5:30. They're sold out, but I do want to say congratulations to everybody being nominated.
Do we
It's
know anyone
amazing.
nominated?
Yes, me and us. And on my Mojave Sunrise Rotary, there's a lot. It's a lot. It's good.
What's
it's
for
great
dinner?
lineup. I don't know. Probably snacks.
Like, should I eat before I get there, type thing, or?
I would suggest yes. I don't know.
Where's Bo? I need answers. Who's?
Oh, I'm sure they'll do a live today if you have any questions.
Yeah.
What? They're gonna
But
do a
it's kind of
live shocker.
fun. I like that it's the denim and diamonds because you can kind of dress that up or dress it down. So for some people who don't like to get extremely dressed up, or for someone who does, you're gonna have both.
Do you know that there's like a surplus of diamonds in the world, and they withhold them to keep the price up, so people were paying too much money for rocks? Do you know that?
That's crazy.
Look it up.
I believe it.
Look it up.
And most of those diamonds come from mines with slave labor.
Aw.
That's
Oh,
sad.
See, I don't
Sad.
know that because
And now you
that
can
doesn't
create
come on
synthetic
my
diamonds
feed.
in a lab, and
Yeah,
somehow
grow 'em.
And then you
ladies
sell them.
ladies are insulted if you get them a synthetic diamond that's not brought by slave labor.
That's weird.
So if you got a fake,
Why you say
if you got a,
ladies? Guys like diamonds too.
well,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
like
how much they care if they're synthetic or not, but
the
apparently it's
girls
like
sure
a
do.
thing. So maybe you could talk to your people and be like, hey,
Listen, women.
don't encourage slave labor here, folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't
no.
be that lady.
Don't be
No,
growing
You don't wear
diamonds.
fur. You don't wear, slave labor diamonds.
I
Just
feel like
take
fur
the
is
fake
like the
ones.
most natural thing to be doing.
Mm,
No, they're killing these.
Yeah, you
like,
don't wanna say
little
that.
animals.
get the animal rights
Who
activist.
is?
The
Activist.
fur people.
Fur people.
You know, animals
I
die
love it.
anyway,
you actually
right?
see
Like,
less of that now, but back in
Yeah.
the day, that was a huge thing.
it's all right. We're just going to all these synthetic things that are actually killing us
I
instead
like the fake
of.
stuff. Send me the
right.
fake stuff. Cheaper.
What do you think
I
they
don't
make
know,
it out
no
of?
one-
All
nothing-
petroleum
nobody has
products.
to be harmed.
True.
Which is apparently killing people. And when they harvest all this stuff, they kill a lot of animals when
This
they do
isn't
all
a
this.
bad news show. Are you just being the bad news
listen.
bear today?
News bear.
We live in some.
I'm just coming from my beach vacation,
Not,
and I'm in my
listen,
beach
back to
world.
reality.
Ugh.
Come down to earth.
Back to my aliens. Going back.
We need aliens to save us. Our world
Listen,
is crazy.
You like the aliens.
Well, listen. I want to know what their intent is first.
Tell me that you never see aliens in the ocean or in the beach, the river. When
Okay.
you're driving around.
I don't see them in the river, but
do you
you
think?
do know,
Go ahead.
especially off of San Diego, most UFO sightings, and they are what they call, there's a word for it, but they go from
Loves
water
the UFOs.
to air with zero transition. Like, we don't have a plane that can go into water
And they can
underneath.
go
And these things submerge and then pop out and disappear.
Listen,
Weird.
I do not doubt that
Crazy.
this happens.
Yeah.
Well, they had one crash
we
in
gotta
Needles.
find a UFO expert to get on the show.
There was a crash in Needles. Someone's got to know about
There
it.
was a famous crash in Kingman too.
Oh,
Who knows?
yeah,
Who
that's
wants
right.
to come on the show? Oh, maybe the bee's older gentleman.
Mr. Hinckley.
Yes, yeah, the story guy.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna ask him.
All right.
He
I
would
found
at
his
least
card.
know who would know about the
Right.
UFO.
Lead us in the right
situation.
direction.
We're relatively close to like UFO hotspots. We should be
Yeah.
able to find somebody.
Oh, where did we go, Jeff? When we did the Huckleberry, like
That-
that
yeah,
drive?
Huckleberry.
There's the one little alien store.
That was
They
on
say
Route
aliens were
66.
there.
Yeah.
We should do an investigative report.
I think that you should let me and Jeff take the whole Route 66 and just
That's a long
You
route.
think-
video.
You think you have to talk me into that? Not me. I love it. Listen, my theory on all these
Yes.
projects is you can do whatever you want
As
if you
long
make
as you
it
don't get
worthwhile.
fired.
If you make it worthwhile, right? You do cool stuff. It serves a purpose.
I think we
I'm
do.
cool with all of it. If we go and do all this thing and then it sucks, it's like,
no
"Urgh,
good.
that didn't go
That
well.
didn't help.
And sometimes things are out of our control when we go do these
Yeah.
projects.
Yeah.
You know,
Now you,
you go
forget it.
interview somebody and they are straight up stick in the mud. They just don't want to talk. They don't want to be
Yeah.
on camera.
Oh,
hard.
that's hard.
Poor
Those are hard
Christy's
ones.
like pulling words out of them.
Be like,
Yeah.
okay, time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Haha.
I did a really
Does
funny
happen.
athlete of the week yesterday.
Well, that happens with you and the kids because sometimes the kids are talking, but most of the time they're just like,
So this time the
Tough
coach
one.
didn't like to talk.
oh, that's.
And so it was pretty funny, like
We're like, "Coach."
way more nervous than the player. And
Yeah.
Aw, who was
yeah,
it?
I can't say it's not
Oh.
out
Yeah,
yet.
it's
Comes
not
out,
out.
comes out
Secret.
on
I was trying
Friday.
to get it
Top
for you
secret.
guys. We
Yeah.
like top secret
We gotta tell you off the
information on it.
camera. Yeah.
Is it blue? Is it red? Is it green?
La 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 la.
I
can't
hear
plug my
nothing.
headphones.
Next.
Yeah.
Cornfest. I chose the other one because it has, that our sponsor.
No, that's the kind of advertisement I like right
There
there.
we go.
Yes.
God forbid we self-promote any.
Yeah.
Cornfest. That is the way to go. There's a lot of.
How
other
do we
things
sponsor all
going
these
on in the
things?
community. Selling cars.
Selling cars, doing service. We are a
You
business.
support us. We support you.
Nice.
What a concept.
Shop local, support local. First responders coming
I
up.
want to shop
on the
local at a
12th.
breakfast place right now.
He's
Let's go
hungry.
do some local shopping.
Local shopping.
I'm hungry.
This one and the next one, Jeff, cornhole tournament. They run side to side. They are
Okay.
at the park in River Valley.
Gotcha.
I believe you could still sign up for cornhole. It starts at 10. Just get a hold of Mojave Sunrise Rotary myself if you are
I
interested.
was gonna say, who are you referring to? Like, you are Mojave Sunrise Rotary. Like,
Yeah. You could get me. Yeah, text me.
And that's
Send me
it.
a message.
That's what's happening in our town.
There's a lot. There's
the
a lot.
only thing missing is Jeff's deal of the week.
Oh,
Oh, I got that.
let's go.
You guys want it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
I
it an
didn't.
alien
I
themed deal of
actually.
the week?
You see
no,
the big
Oh.
Suburban in the back of the.
I do see that.
Yeah.
Got that Chevy in there. That's cool. All right, guys, ready? I didn't do it.
Oh.
Hey guys, Tyler White, Finley Used Car Center. Happy Taco Tuesday, by the way. Today I got this 2022 Lincoln Corsair, white in color, has a little bit under
It is
25,000
nice.
miles. Jeff, come look at this interior on this bad boy right here. Sandstone brown, super clean interior, digital dash, clean steering wheel, clean infotainment
Fancy.
system. Can't beat it for the price. You kidding me? Look at this thing. You can eat off of it.
Listen, the
He does
dare is out there.
great.
I want someone to eat
So
off
much
of it.
room you can sleep back here.
Well,
This kid is great.
We
Once
know where
again,
to
guys,
find
I'm
him
Tyler
today.
White, located at the Finn Used Car Center. Come check out Jeff's Deal of the Week.
Good one.
There you go.
Very cool.
That kid's entertaining.
We'll
He's
have to.
hungry.
I'm sure Jeff's got that clipped up already to go out.
Yep.
You know, it's fun when those guys help us with our marketing stuff, and then we can kind of in return support them, and they get better and better. It's like it reminds me of I watched a little bit of pro wrestling, but like when a wrestlers cut these promos, they're like, "I got a deal for you right here."
Yeah.
Like, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, they get amped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well,
Come
some-
on down.
It's just like, interviews. Some people like to be on camera and thrive on it, and some just have a hard time doing it.
Yeah.
And
it's
some people have to be careful that they don't talk too freely and have to dial it
Yes.
back a little bit.
true. You guys are both looking at each other.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's that little meme? It's like what I say versus what I meant to say.
Yeah, the bubble that's
It's like
has your head
87
information
things,
in
and I'm
it.
like, okay,
Let me
okay,
just give you the one.
okay, whatever.
Hey,
So-
there's a lot going on out in the community. We haven't even touched half of it. So if you are bored by any chance, look at the chamber calendars. There's always tons of stuff going on. I
There's
swear.
tons of stuff going on.
Yeah, every Rotary,
38
every
golf
Kiwanis
tournaments,
has
friggin'
something
weather's
going
nice.
on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna boat for another month apparently, 'cause it's still 110 degrees. So
Well, that's fun for you.
that is fun. There's nobody out there.
Yeah, nobody's going.
Everybody's like, oh, it's razor season. They're out in the middle of the desert and 110 degrees. I'm like,
Go back on the boat.
yeah, have a good time with that. Yeah.
Lots of inventory. We are still hiring, so if you're looking for a job,
Come get it.
to work with us.
Yeah.
Hey guys, shop local, support local, and have a good day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you Thursday.